Hey guys, this is a message about loving yourself. And God is showing me that this is for me and this is also for somebody else out there. So, God is saying that you are so good at loving Him and you're very good at loving others, but you're not so good at loving yourself. You are your biggest critic and you're too hard on yourself. You almost want yourself to be a perfectionist and perfect. You might be OCD with some things. But God says He didn't create you to be that way. None of us are perfect. That He wants you to rest and be at peace with the person He made you, flaws and all. No one is perfect except Jesus. So stop trying to compare yourself to other people because they're not perfect either. So self-love goes beyond just taking care of your body. It goes beyond just eating the right things, avoiding, toxic substances and harmful, drugs and things like that. It goes beyond that. That is good. Exercise is good. Eating right is good. That's taking care of yourself. That's self-love. But it's a mindset. Whatever the mindset is in your mind, the constant dialogue of you talking to yourself, if that is negative and sabotaging you and saying you're not good enough and, oh, you're never going to get there, I can't get there, that's not self-love. And what God showed me is that, sure, you can say that this is humility. You're trying not to be arrogant and conceited. But what Jesus showed me is that you look in the mirror, that guy, that girl, He loves so much that He deemed you worthy of His death on the cross. And if Jesus can love you that much, you have to love yourself because you're insulting what He did for you. You're not accepting His death and His absolute surrender of love for you. So that kind of blew my mind, that revelation. Not to mention, God created you. He had you in mind when He made you. Your eye color, the shape of your nose, the shape of your body, your hair color, your quirks, what you're good at, what you're not so good at. He had all of that in His mind when He formed you. And you can't go against what He created. You can't tell God He made a mistake because He is the creator. So He didn't make mistakes with you. You have to just allow that to penetrate in your mind. Fully wrap your mind around it, that the God that created everything created you. And He created you how He wanted you to look, how He wanted you to behave. I'm not saying some things that we pick up are not behaviors He wants us to have, like not loving ourselves. Obviously, that's not something He created. That's usually stemmed from other people and the way they've treated you. They might have rejected you or abandoned you, specifically as a child and then an adolescent, and even, friends leaving, whoever you're dating at the time, breaking your heart. All of those things are what trigger us to eventually start to feel unworthy and unloved and start to self-reject ourselves. But God is saying That's not what he wanted for you or for me or for any of us. He wants us to love ourselves and to allow him to heal us from the wounds that others have caused, the pains that others have put in our souls, because they themselves were hurt. I know you guys know this. When Jesus was here, he said the 10 commandments can be summed up in 2. Love God and love your neighbor as yourself. So if you're loving God and you're loving your neighbor, that's great. But the third piece of that is to love yourself. So when you can grasp that God created you exactly how he wanted you, and that Jesus went to that cross because he loved you so much that you were worthy for him to die, then you can't not love yourself. Just like if you have children, you love your child unconditionally, and you would never want your own child to not love him or herself. That's how God feels about us. He is so upset when we self-reject ourselves. It hurts his heart. So some ways that you can work on accepting yourself and loving yourself is obviously praying and allowing God to reveal to you who you are, reveal how he sees you. I would pray that God would give you his vision of who you are to him and let you see yourself the way he sees you. And also, go look at pictures of yourself or videos, like on social media or whatever, and just watch yourself. There's a hummingbird. That's gotta mean something. A hummingbird just popped up. Anyways, so just go watch yourself and look at yourself the way you would look at anyone, and not in judgment, but in awe that this person, yourself, is God's child. And look at yourself through that lens. And then you can only love yourself, because God is love, and he obviously loves his children. So he loves you. So you can love you. No one is perfect, okay? As quickly as you can grasp that, no, you're not going to be perfect. As quickly as you can grasp accepting your flaws, accepting your failures, you will be able to accept yourself. You have to give yourself grace. You give other people grace. You have to give yourself grace. When your body needs to rest, you need to rest. When your mind needs to rest, you need to rest. I think that's everything. Okay. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. God loves you. I love you. You love you. Please comment if you have any prayer requests, if you have any revelations on your love for yourself, if you have tips on how you remind yourself that you're worthy of love and that you love and accept yourself, please leave any of those types of comments below. And if you aren't subscribed, I would appreciate it. That'd be so helpful if you do subscribe. It spreads the message, obviously. You guys have a blessed day, and thanks for watching.